Sunday the 4th of October, so what's coming towards us in astrology in the next week? Well, let's start off with where we are right now, because the way it is on Sunday as we go into next week is actually setting the scene. It's almost a sunrise chart for the week, this. So Taurus moon right now, patience, diligence, perseverance, all those things are on the increase. It's actually a good time to really get things done or take a complete rest, whichever way you want to handle it. You know if you need a rest, and I'm sure you know from experience of life that if you need a rest, there's not much point in pushing and pushing and pushing, because you won't really get the results you're after. So get it done or take a rest. It's up to you. Great time for kind of working with plants, maybe house plants, because it's terrible weather here at the moment. So I'm going to look at house plants, but generally a good time to treat plants. But anyway, not a great time to do anything where you have to be really quick and really decisive, because the Taurus energy likes to kind of take its time. The moon is 94.3% full right now on the 10th of October, which is, let me see, next Saturday. We actually reach what they call third quarter. We're in third quarter now. Third quarter ends on the 10th of October or the 9th of October in the States and Canada. But the thing is, the moon is in that waning phase, and that's going to keep on going until the 16th of October. Wherever you are in the world, new moon comes in on the 16th of October, and then the cycle starts all over again, building up to the full moon energy. But now things are waning, and that's going to be characterizing this week. Something else that's on the way actually is Mercury is slowing down, because Mercury is going to be going retrograde, and that is not actually until Tuesday the 13th, so that's not this week coming, it's the week after. But we are now definitely in the pre-shadow to Mercury retrograde, and this is Mercury slowing down before standing still and then going backwards. So do look out for kind of mistakes, maybe small mistakes, but they can be far-reaching around communication. Very easy to miscommunicate, or for you to misunderstand somebody, for you to be misunderstood yourself when we're coming towards Mercury retrograde. And I'll talk you through Mercury retrograde as we go. I'll do a separate video on it, but that's coming up, so that's going to be one of the characteristics of this week. Also, as we start the week off right now today, Sun square Jupiter, moral, legal debate, that kind of thing. Well, we know from the news what's going on. This can lean towards things overblowing, the truth getting distorted, and maybe overindulgence, and those actually have been themes over the last week or so, they are still going on. The moon herself, though, is conjunct Uranus right this minute as I'm making this video. That can change several times a day, but again, it's setting the scene, it's setting the tone of things, and it's quite a good one, moon conjunct Uranus, because anything can happen, it's a great time for newness, for taking risks. People are easily excited, people are easily thrilled, but the other thing is, the conditions of life are kind of unstable, and they are changing all the time. Well, life is change. It'd be a boring old world if life wasn't change, would it not? Anyway, let's have a look at the week going ahead in Llewellyn's 2020 Pocket Planner and Ephemeris, which, gosh, we're getting towards the end of 2020 now. I've actually got next year's 2021 Ephemeris here, so we're really cracking on with things. Anyway, the moon is going to move from Taurus into Gemini tomorrow, Monday. Now, 9:03 p.m. on the Pacific coast of the States and Canada. It's not actually until just after midnight on Tuesday on the east side, so that's actually going to be 5:03 a.m. here in the UK when the moon enters Gemini, and that's so Monday, Tuesday, wherever you are in the world, that Gemini influence comes in, and very outgoing, very positive influence. After Taurus, people are more likely to actually take positive steps in the direction that they want to go in. Doesn't always work out, though. The Gemini kind of view of life can leave out certain important things, so you'll want to kind of really get your ducks in a row for that one. It's a good way to put it. Wednesday, no great shakes. Thursday, the moon is going to enter Cancer then, because it's never in any one sign for more than a couple of days. Moon in Cancer, that's 8:45 a.m. Pacific, 11:45 a.m. Eastern, and in the afternoon in Europe and the UK we'll get the Cancer moon, and that brings us through to Friday. And I usually end it there, but circumstances have got in the way of me doing a weekend video last Friday, so I think we'll look quickly through the weekend as we go as well. So Friday, Cancer moon, we get into fourth quarter as well on Friday, and then moon in Leo next Saturday the 10th of October, and that's going to be 5:24 Pacific, 8:24 p.m. this is on the east side, so actually just before midnight here in UK, here in Europe, we get that Leo moon, so a nice Leo day on Sunday the 11th, and that is very, very close to Mercury going retrograde then, which, as I was saying, is on the 30th. There we go, that is a rundown of what's happening now. That's a rundown of where we stand this weekend. Thanks very much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, please do hit the subscribe button. Please do hit the thumbs up button. Please also do hit whatever button you've got to hit to leave me a comment, because it's always great to share the journey with you guys. If you would like a birth chart, and my birth charts are very deep, very detailed. People are usually quite surprised with how much detail they go into. Please let me know. You can actually get a free birth chart off many of the astrology websites. It's just that they don't go all that deep, to be quite honest, and that's the only reason I started selling them. Because, you know, you could get a free one, but it just doesn't take you in deep. They quite often don't tell you what the asteroids were doing at the time of your birth, and that is kind of setting the scene for your whole life, whatever's gone on in your birth chart, in your natal chart. So if you would like one of those doing, drop me an email. The address is down there, 35and83@gmail.com. That's 35and at let me say that again, 35and83@gmail.com, and it will be my pleasure to sort something out for you. Also psychic readings, also mediumship readings. Meanwhile, thanks again for watching. Have a fantastic week ahead. Look out for those miscommunications around Mercury retrograde. You know, if someone says something and it really puts you back up, check that you've got it right. In fact, if anyone says anything, check that you've got it right, because it's that kind of week ahead. But there we go. You know, have a good one, friends. See you again very soon. Peace. Where's the button?